my people, yeah.
Explosion en Italie au cœur de la capitale.
It has sustained some structural damage.
Terroristes
As these 5 individuals.
Yo soy loca, loca, loca. Sopra il booster, hanno fatture non...
Shows up at my door. Punch! You're dead. But it looks like we got more company.
How much time?
Uncle Jacob?
You okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
Must be a turret.
Okay, I gotta get to Brian and the...
Keep, son.
In position. Cute tiny tech.
All right, fire up!
Where'd you even get that? Now, ladies, this ain't none of your business. We're locked inside. And a 1 and a 2. Huh? Ready?
Got reports of 2 explosions near the forum.
Ready?
Supercomputer, that is not a chip!
The 7 Hills of Rome will be down to 2.5. The Vatican.
That's our truck.
Ooh, look who's here. Ramsey.
We're being remote controlled. There's...
Found it.
Sorry, Captain America. Can't let you do that.
We gotta block his path.
Everybody stay clear.
Fed the authorities.
All right, Bob. Love your family, so don't go anywhere. This one.
to this.
I can lock onto your location and...
Hey guys, I can't stay on it. Mother, the explosion reduces power by.
Punch, baby! Vatican's within the blast radius.
What have we done?
Let's see. Can't buy the streets. Well, we all just start shooting each other. If you lose, your risk. Back on black. Thank you. And butterflies. You just saved so many lives. Dominic. I can't figure it out. You baby! Oh no no! You're gonna choose some. Save him.
Let's go, baby!
Trick question. Everyone. Surprise for you.
Coming now.
I'm only here to hurt you. Wasn't it? That's so cool. Sadly. There she is. Off you go. Will you please go? Disrespectful. You talk to me. Stop! You butthole! Oh, Mike. I feel like you're more of a kind of... For it? You. Family. Go on. Pretty please. Good trade. Keep the car. I got eyes on him. No guns. I need this little
Dom. Your team's not far out.
Now open the back.
Dom, there's...
Good to see you guys. Ames, we're on our way.
It's jammed. What are you doing? Shut up.
slow down for me. Come on. Thanks for shooting.
Jacob, go!
That looks
3 miles away.
You know how to beat your dad in the street race?
Good. Dom, you got 1 mile left.
Stop the car. Find
Hey guys, today we're diving deep into the explosive world of Fast X, where family, physics, and property damage collide in spectacular fashion. If you thought the Fast saga had shown us everything, well, strap in, because Dante Reyes is here to prove you gloriously, gleefully wrong. He's got a vendetta so cold, it practically gives you frostbite just watching. We kick things off with a little trip down memory lane, rewinding to the epic vault heist from Fast 5 in Rio. But this time, we're not just watching Dom and his crew drag a giant bank vault through the city streets like it's a particularly stubborn shopping trolley. No, sir. We're seeing it through the eyes of a young, utterly traumatized Dante Reyes, the son of the drug lord Hernan Reyes, whose fortunes and life were unceremoniously ended by our favorite bald hero. This isn't just a flashback. It's an origin story, a spark igniting a fire of vengeance that's been smoldering for a decade. The chaos of the vault chase, the screech of tires, the metallic groans of the vault tearing through concrete, it's all there, a symphony of destruction leading to Dante's big aha moment. He's not just angry. He's had 10 years to stew in that anger, like a fine, extremely dangerous wine, and now he's ready to uncork it all over Dom's life. If you had a good time with this, a like and a subscribe is a free way to help me keep making more. Fast forward to the present, and everything seems, dare I say, almost normal in the Toretto universe. Dom, Letty, and their son, Little B, are enjoying a classic Toretto barbecue because apparently, even global super spies need their grilled meats. The sun is shining, the laughter is flowing, and for a fleeting moment, you almost forget that this family practically defines high-risk lifestyle. But of course, because this is the Fast saga, peace is a temporary illusion, like a mirage in the desert that's about to be hit by a monster truck. Just as everyone is getting comfortable, a familiar face shows up, Jacob Toretto, Dom's brother, who's now surprisingly on babysitting duty. He rolls in, looking less like a cool uncle and more like he just saw a ghost driving a rocket-powered unicycle. The pleasant hum of conversation suddenly gets drowned out by the whoosh of a secure message being delivered by the agency, cutting through the idyllic scene like a hot knife through butter. The mood instantly shifts from happy family fun to oh no, what fresh hell awaits? The screen flickers, a serious face appears, delivering a cryptic warning that something big, something bad is coming. The casual clinking of glasses gives way to the palpable tension in the air. This isn't just a heads up. It's the opening bell for another round of world-saving, tire-squealing mayhem. Poor little B, just trying to enjoy his burger. Next up, the crew, Roman, Tej, Ramsey, and Han, are dispatched to Rome, a city known for its ancient ruins, delicious pasta, and apparently incredibly secure hard drives that need liberating. The agency, always with the most chill assignments, sends them to retrieve a MacGuffin that's supposedly a vital piece of tech. Our heroes are scoping out the target building, a classic sneak in, grab the thing, sneak out kind of job, which in Fast and Furious terms usually means drive through a wall, blow things up, maybe save a kitten along the way. The plan is meticulously laid out, complete with Ramsey's tech wizardry and Roman's uncanny ability to accidentally succeed. But here's the rub: almost immediately, something feels off. The air practically crackles with an unseen presence, a sense of being watched. There's a subtle click of a hidden camera, the faint hum of unexpected surveillance. It's like a meticulously constructed play, and our heroes are walking right into the first act, completely unaware they're the unsuspecting stars of a villain's grand debut. The subtle shift in the background music, the sudden, almost imperceptible glances exchanged between the team, it's all building to the inevitable realization that this isn't just a mission. It's a trap, sprung with the precision of a master puppeteer, and our unsuspecting crew are about to have their strings yanked. Dom, meanwhile, is suspiciously absent from this initial Rome jaunt, which is always a bad sign, isn't it? And here we go! Dante Reyes making a villainous entrance that truly says, "I have issues and I own a really big ball." He unleashes a colossal, spherical bomb designed to roll through the streets of Rome, leaving a path of utter devastation in its wake. This isn't just any bomb. It's a giant metallic wrecking ball with an explosive core, rumbling through ancient cobblestones with a deep, foreboding thrum that vibrates through the very ground. Dom and Letty, who apparently have a sixth sense for impending doom, are immediately on the scene, trying to stop this metallic monstrosity from reaching the Vatican, because what's a Fast and Furious movie without a ticking clock and an iconic landmark in peril? The chase is pure, unadulterated chaos. The bomb bounces and caroms off buildings with a sickening crunch, sending debris flying, flattening cars with the casual indifference of a toddler playing with building blocks. Dom, in his signature Dodge Charger, weaves through the panicked traffic, the engine roaring a desperate plea for speed. Letty is right there with him, her motorcycle an agile blur, dodging falling masonry and exploding streetlights. The soundscape is a symphony of disaster. The frantic honking of car horns, the terrified screams of pedestrians, the deafening boom of the bomb as it obliterates another structure. The ground trembles, dust clouds billow, and the sheer scale of the destruction is breathtakingly terrifying. This isn't just an action sequence. It's a villain's manifesto, a declaration that Dante plays by his own, incredibly destructive roles. And just when you think it can't get any worse, you realize the Pope is probably having a really bad day. Well, that escalated quickly. Post-Rome, the fallout is immediate and devastating. Dante, ever the meticulous planner of chaos, has expertly framed Dom and his crew for the entire bombing fiasco. Suddenly, the news channels worldwide are flashing Dom's grizzled, heroic face, but not with praise. Oh no! He's now officially public enemy number 1. A global terrorist, the headlines blare. Anchors solemnly report, and the world believes Dom Toretto, the guy who usually saves the world, is now trying to blow it up. The swiftness of this character assassination is chilling. A masterclass in media manipulation. We see quick cuts of different languages, different news outlets, all condemning Dom, the beep of breaking news alerts, the urgent chatter of reporters, the somber tones of government officials. It all paints a grim picture. Our heroes, who were just trying to enjoy some Italian sunshine, are now international fugitives, their lives upended in an instant. The agency, always so quick to recruit them for impossible missions, is now hot on their heels, seeing them as a liability. This isn't just about escaping the authorities. It's about clearing their names, battling a perception that's been carefully crafted by a vengeful madman. The weight of the world, quite literally, is crashing down on Dom's shoulders. And honestly, who needs a vacation when you can have this level of international intrigue? Amidst the chaos of being declared a global menace, Dom finds an unexpected ally in Tess, none other than Mr. Nobody's daughter. She's got that same rules or more like guidelines vibe as her dad, which is always a good sign. In a hushed, clandestine meeting, She slips Dom a mysterious tracking device and a key, a subtle clink of metal against metal, signifying a hidden path forward. It's clear she trusts Dom, defying the entire agency's current Toretto is a terrorist directive. Her actions speak louder than any official decree, a quiet act of rebellion against the system. The tension is thick. You can almost feel the danger lurking in the shadows. But then, in a devastating blow, we witness the shocking demise of Little Nobody, the earnest by-the-book agent who always seemed a bit out of his depth with the Toretto crew. His death isn't just tragic. It's a brutal demonstration of M ruthlessness, a cold, calculated act that leaves a ringing silence in its wake. The suddenness of it is jarring, a reminder that in this world, even the good guys aren't safe, especially when there's a mole in the ranks. This isn't just a loss of life, it's a loss of innocence for the agency, confirming that Dante's reach is far wider and more insidious than anyone initially believed. It's a gut punch moment that fuels Dom's resolve even further. Meanwhile, Letty, never one to sit idly by, finds herself in a truly sticky situation, captured by Dante and tossed into some shadowy black site. The metallic clang of the cell door closing behind her seals her fate, or so it seems. But here's the unexpected twist that makes you gasp. Who should she find already chilling in the adjacent cell but Cypher, her old nemesis? Talk about awkward prison roommates. The initial tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. You can practically hear the sparks flying between their glares. The air crackles with animosity and distrust, but Dante, in his infinite villainy, reveals he was Cypher's previous employer, making her a collateral victim in his grand revenge scheme. It's a classic enemy of my enemy scenario, where the chilling clink of their restraints becomes a shared burden. Slowly, grudgingly, an uneasy alliance begins to form. They're both stuck, both targeted, and both possess an incredible knack for wreaking havoc. The whispered exchanges, the subtle glances, the shared understanding of their predicament, it all builds to the realization that their only way out is together. It's an uncomfortable partnership, like trying to mix oil and ... Well, more oil, but with extra danger. This isn't just a prison break. It's a masterclass in reluctant team building, a forced collaboration between two fiercely independent women who'd rather be anywhere else than stuck in Dante's creepy dungeon. Who knew Fast X would deliver such an unexpected buddy cop dynamic? Back with the rest of the crew, Roman, Tej, Ramsey, and Han, they're now essentially international pariahs, bouncing around London like rogue pinballs. Money's tight, resources are scarcer than a calm moment in a Toretto family gathering, and they desperately need to regroup. Who do you call when you're in a pinch and need to bend a few international laws? None other than the magnificent Queenie Shaw, Helen Mirren's character, who's always up for a bit of cheeky mischief, especially if it involves helping Dom's lost boys. She's lounging in her opulent London digs, looking effortlessly chic, as if she hasn't a care in the world, despite the entire global police force being after her associates. The scene is filled with her sharp wit and a healthy dose of exasperation as she deals with Roman's particular brand of brilliant ideas. There's a quiet rustle as she hands them a bag of supplies, a subtle clink of keys, and the promise of a temporary safe haven. It's a moment of much-needed relief and a touch of classic British humor amidst the high-stakes drama. The tension eases slightly as they get some breathing room, a momentary respite from the relentless pursuit. This isn't just Queenie lending a hand. It's a matriarchal blessing, a nod that even when the world is against them, family, and their extended, crime-adjacent family always has their back. Plus, who could say no to Queenie? Nobody. That's who. Dom, ever the lone wolf when things get complicated, heads back to Rio, the place where his current woes began and where a different kind of past awaits. The vibrant, bustling energy of the city, with its rhythmic thump of distant music, feels heavy with unspoken memories. He tracks down Isabel, a woman from his past, and the reunion is, shall we say, fast and furious levels of dramatic. Imagine the shock, the jaw-dropping surprise, when Isabel introduces him to a young boy who, with his deep-set eyes and intense gaze, is undeniably Dom's son. Little be the quiet gasp that Dom probably suppresses is audible only to us, the audience. This isn't just a plot twist. It's a seismic shift in Dom's universe, adding an entirely new, deeply personal layer to his already massive pile of problems. His family, his reason for fighting, just got a whole lot bigger and a whole lot more vulnerable. The camera lingers on Dom's face, a complex mix of disbelief, love, and dawning horror as he realizes the magnitude of this revelation. The very next thought, almost simultaneously, is undoubtedly, oh no, Dante is going to find out about him, isn't he? This isn't just about winning a fight anymore. It's about protecting a legacy he didn't even know existed. It's the kind of reveal that makes you want to rewind and watch the previous movies again, just to see if you missed any clues. And let's be honest, he's going to need a bigger barbecue now. And just as Dom is reeling from his newfound fatherhood, Dante, always ready to crank up the crazy, orchestrates a deadly street race in Rio. This isn't your friendly neighborhood drag race. This is a high-stakes, life-or-death spectacle designed to mess with Dom's head. The roar of engines, the screech of tires, the excited chatter of the crowd, it all builds to an unbearable tension. Dom, with Isabel by his side, is forced into this twisted game. Diago, a rival racer from Dom's past, also joins, unwittingly signing his death warrant. Dante, in a move that's both audacious and utterly unhinged, casually perches on the roof of his car during the race, laughing maniacally, his taunts echoing through the streets. He's not just racing. He's playing with them, a sadistic puppeteer pulling their strings. The neon lights blur, the city becomes a dangerous playground. The sheer audacity of his driving, the way he toys with his opponents, is both terrifying and mesmerizing. Then, in a horrific display of his power, Dante orchestrates Diogo's brutal demise, sending his car exploding into a fiery boom, leaving nothing but a lingering hiss of dying flames and a chilling silence in its wake. It's a stark, brutal reminder that Dante doesn't just want to win. He wants to break Dom piece by agonizing piece, and he doesn't care who he sacrifices to do it. The casualness of the kill is perhaps the most disturbing part. This isn't just a race. It's a declaration of war, splashed across the streets of Rio in blood and fire. And honestly, who brings a rocket launcher to a street race? Oh, right, Dante does not just when you think Dom's day can't get any worse. We get a betrayal that stings harder than a wasp in a balled-up fist. M, the new face of the agency, who had been seemingly helping or at least tolerating Dom, drops his mask with a sickening thud. It's revealed he's been working with Dante all along, a mole burrowed deep within the very organization meant to protect global security. The moment of truth, a subtle nod, a shared glance, a villainous smirk exchanged between M and Dante, confirms the devastating alliance. This isn't just a simple double cross. It's a complete unraveling of trust, a calculated move that proves Dante's reach extends further than anyone could have imagined. The implications are enormous. Dante now has the power of an entire intelligence agency at his fingertips, turning their formidable resources against Dom and his family. The clack of keyboards, the flash of satellite images, the crisp snap of orders being given, it all now serves Dante's twisted agenda. This betrayal isn't just personal, it's systemic, making Dom's fight infinitely harder. It's like playing a game of chess, only to realize your opponent has secretly been controlling your pawns all along. The air grows cold with the weight of this revelation, a chilling reminder that in this world, trust is a luxury few can afford. Amos's cold, calculating eyes confirm what we feared. The agency isn't just compromised, it's weaponized against our heroes. And honestly, this guy must have taken lessons from a Bond villain on how to dramatically reveal your evil master plan. Meanwhile, back in their not-so-cozy confines, Letty and Cypher decide they've had enough of Dante's hospitality. The air is thick with the scrape of their combined ingenuity as they plot their daring escape. This isn't just a jailbreak. It's a masterclass in making it work with the least likely partner. Cypher, with her unparalleled tech prowess, finds a way to disable the cameras, a silent horror of electronics going dark. Letty, with her raw strength and fighting skills, takes care of the muscle. The thud of a guard hitting the floor, the quick, sharp crack of a chokehold, they move with a synchronized, almost balletic brutality. Their escape isn't clean. It's gritty, desperate, and utterly thrilling. They navigate the labyrinthine corridors with a series of quick glances and unspoken commands, a testament to their unwilling synergy. The guards, confident in their impenetrable facility, are taken completely by surprise, their shouts of alarm quickly silenced. This isn't just about survival. It's about reclaiming their agency, proving that even when they're caged, these two women are formidable forces. The metallic clang of a door finally bursting open, the rush of fresh air, it signifies not just freedom from their physical prison, but also a momentary truce in their long-standing feud. They might hate each other, but they hate Dante more. And let's be real, seeing Cypher actually get her hands, the stakes are now impossibly high. Dom, with Little B safely or as safely as one can be in a fast and furious chase in the back of his Charger, is in a fight for his son's life. Dante, a maniacal grin plastered across his face, orchestrates a relentless pursuit, using everything from heavily armored vehicles to weaponized motorcycles. The engine of Dom's Charger growls, a desperate battle cry against the overwhelming odds. The screech of tires, the boom of explosions in their wake, the relentless rattle of machine gun fire. It's a sensory overload of pure, unadulterated action. Dom, with a grim determination etched on his face, drives like a man possessed, using every ounce of his skill and intuition. He uses gravity, sheer horsepower, and probably a dash of plot armor to make his car do things that would make a physics professor spontaneously combust. Each near miss, each evasion of a rocket-propelled grenade, sends a palpable jolt of adrenaline through the scene. He's not just driving, he's performing a high-speed dance with death. His eyes constantly flicking to the rearview mirror, checking on Little B. The desperate shouts of Dom, urging his son to stay down, blend with the terrifying whoosh of passing projectiles. This isn't just a car chase. It's a father's desperate prayer, a testament to the unbreakable bond he shares with his son, even one he's only just met. And frankly, the car deserves an award for surviving half the things Dom puts it through while Dom is busy saving the world. Or at least his son. The rest of the crew, Roman, Tej, Ramsey, and Han, are doing what they do best, creating absolute, glorious mayhem to distract Dante's forces. Their mission, draw away the relentless swarm of bad guys from Dom and Little B. Roman in a moment of pure, unadulterated Roman-ness, somehow ends up leading the charge in a heavily armored vehicle. There's a distinct clunk as he shifts gears, a nervous gulp before he slams the accelerator. You almost expect him to accidentally drive into a lamppost, but instead, he pulls off surprisingly effective, albeit incredibly clumsy, heroics. The streets erupt in a symphony of screeches, crunches, and booms as they navigate the urban landscape, leading Dante's goons on a wild goose chase. Tej and Ramsey, with their quick thinking, hack into traffic signals and reroute drones, creating a digital battlefield of their own. Han, ever the calm and collected one, delivers precise, impactful maneuvers. The sheer audacity of their diversion is palpable. They are loud, they are flashy, and they are definitely getting Dante's attention. The air is thick with the scent of burning rubber and exhaust fumes. This isn't just a side plot. It's a testament to the fact that even without Dom, this family knows how to turn a city into their own personal demolition derby. Roman, despite his constant complaints and comedic timing, somehow always manages to pull through, usually with his self-satisfied grin. It's a beautifully chaotic ballet of destruction, choreographed by people who probably shouldn't be allowed to drive. Honestly, Roman deserves an Employee of the Month award for surviving this, without a scratch, probably just when you think Dom has outrun the immediate danger. Dante, proving he has an endless supply of ridiculously oversized vehicles, unleashes a new terror on a winding Portugal highway. This time, it's two colossal tow trucks, modified with sinister intent, that hook onto Dom's Charger with a sickening thud and begin to pull it apart. The groan of stressed metal, the violent snap of tearing steel, the relentless drag, it's an incredibly visceral scene. Dom's driving skills are pushed beyond their absolute limit. He's not just trying to escape, he's fighting to keep his car, and by extension, his family, from being ripped into pieces right there on the asphalt. The sheer force of the trucks, coupled with the speed, creates a harrowing spectacle. The scenery blurs past, a dangerous backdrop to Dom's desperate maneuvers. He swerves, he accelerates, he slams the brakes, all while the ominous clank of the tow cables threatens to completely dismember his iconic ride. You can almost feel the vibrations through the screen as the Charger groans under the strain. This isn't just a chase. It's a brutal tug-of-war where Dom's life and Little B's are the prize. The desperation in his eyes, the set of his jaw, it's all a testament to the impossible pressure he's under. It's a classic Fast and Furious sequence, turning an ordinary highway into a death trap, proving that when it comes to creative destruction, Dante is truly in a league of his own. I mean, who even designs a tow truck specifically for tearing apart other cars? Dante, that's who. Probably has a whole garage of them, meanwhile. Far from the sun-drenched chaos of Portugal, Letty and Cypher, having successfully jailbroken their way out, arrive at what looks suspiciously like a particularly frosty vacation destination, a desolate, snowy agency black site. It's located in what feels like the absolute middle of nowhere, probably to deter casual visitors and anyone who enjoys feeling their toes. The cold bite of the wind, the crunch of snow underfoot, it's a stark contrast to the heat of the car chases. They approach a massive, heavily reinforced door, a silent thud of a boot against metal, clearly not built for friendly visitors. This isn't just an entrance. It's a foreboding portal to whatever secrets the agency keeps locked away. The air is thick with anticipation and the low whine of unseen security systems. They know they're walking into another lion's den, but they've proven they can handle a few lions, especially when they're together. The shared glance between them, a mixture of grim determination and unspoken "let's get this over with," speaks volumes. This remote, isolated setting only heightens the tension, emphasizing the sheer scale of Dante's influence, which somehow reaches even the most inhospitable corners of the globe. This isn't just a mission, it's a forced recon, a desperate attempt to find answers that might just get them killed. And honestly, who picks Antarctica for a secret base? Must be the only place left where you can get decent Wi-Fi and nobody complains about the heating bills. The movie hurtles towards its gut-wrenching, teeth-clenching finale with Dante finally cornering Dom in a truly diabolical trap, a massive dam. This isn't just any dam, it's a towering concrete monster, a symbol of immense power, now turned into an instrument of terror. The roar of the water, the terrifying height, it all builds to an unbearable crescendo. In a shocking, heart-stopping move, Dante forces Dom's charger over the edge. The sickening lurch, the desperate scream of tires losing traction, the horrific plunge into the abyss. It's a sequence designed to make your heart leap into your throat. Dom and Littleby are trapped inside the plummeting vehicle, the metallic thud of the impact with the water followed by the ominous gurgle as the car rapidly sinks into the dark, churning depths below. The silence that follows is deafening, broken only by the sound of the relentless waterfall. It's a seemingly inescapable fate, a moment where you genuinely wonder how our heroes could possibly survive this. The sheer scale of the dam, the terrifying drop, the icy grip of the water, it's a truly cinematic moment of dread. Dante, standing above, basking in his perceived victory, his laughter echoing over the roar of the water, is a chilling image. This isn't just a cliffhanger, it's a drop into the unknown, a brutal, almost poetic end to this chapter of Dom's story. Or is it? This is Fast and Furious, after all. Someone's always got a trick up their sleeve, or maybe just a conveniently placed submarine. Still pretty grim, isn't it? Just when you thought the movie had delivered all its curveballs. And Dom and Littleby are seemingly at the bottom of a very wet, very deep grave. We cut back to Letty and Cypher, that desolate agency black site in the Arctic. They're navigating the frigid, desolate landscape, probably wondering if they traded one prison for another. The wind howls around them, a chilling counterpoint to the impending revelation. Suddenly, with a dramatic splash and the metallic groan of surfacing steel, a submarine breaches the icy waters. Now, this is a cinematic entrance if ever there was one. And from its hatch, with a casual elegance that defies all logic, steps none other than Giselle Yashar. The collective gasp from the audience could probably be heard across continents. She's alive! Long thought dead after her heroic sacrifice in Fast and Furious 6, Giselle makes her grand return, looking as cool and composed as ever, as if she just popped out for a casual submarine ride. Her appearance is a shocker, a beacon of hope in a seemingly hopeless situation, and a massive, wait, what? Moment that rewrites a chunk of Fast saga history. This isn't just a cameo, it's a game changer, hinting at a much larger, more interconnected web of events than we previously understood. The knowing glance she gives Letty and Cypher, the subtle clink of some unseen gears turning, it promises new alliances and new paths forward. It also makes you wonder what else these characters have been up to off-screen for all these years. Perhaps she just needed a really, as if being at the bottom of a colossal dam wasn't enough. Dante, ever the maximalist, decides to really dial up the drama. He activates a mechanism that causes the entire dam structure to begin cracking and crumbling, like a giant concrete eggshell. The terrifying groan of stressed concrete, the gush of water bursting through newly formed fissures, the deep rumble that shakes the very ground. It's pure, unadulterated cinematic terror. The scene is a symphony of destruction, building to an almost unbearable crescendo. We see massive chunks of concrete falling, the structure failing under the immense pressure, threatening to unleash a catastrophic flood. Dom and Little B are still trapped beneath, facing the full, terrifying force of the collapsing dam, completely at Dante's mercy. The roaring sound of the water, the sickening crack of the dam giving way, it all signals an imminent, overwhelming disaster. Dante, watching from above, a satisfied, almost serene look on his face, savors his perceived victory. His silence is more chilling than any maniacal laughter. This isn't just a cliffhanger, it's a full-blown oh no, oh no, oh no moment that leaves you breathless and desperately hoping for a miracle. The sheer finality of the dam's implosion leaves an echoing silence in its wake, hinting at the massive destruction and loss of life that will surely follow. It's a truly epic, terrifying end to the main story, leaving us on the edge of our seats, wondering how on earth Dom and his little family will escape this aquatic, concrete nightmare. And seriously, who leaves a destroy the dam button just lying around? And so as the credits loom and the dust, or rather, the water begins to settle, we're left with a monumental cliffhanger that will have us all impatiently waiting for the next installment. The fate of Dom and Little B, trapped beneath a collapsing dam, hangs precariously in the balance. But even amidst such overwhelming peril, the final lingering shots are a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Toretto family. We see Dom's eyes, even through the murky, perilous water, reflecting not despair, but a stubborn glimmer of hope, a testament to his unwavering will to protect his son. The wider team, though separated and facing their own battles, are subtly shown gathering their resolve, preparing for the next, inevitable challenge. The roar of the collapsing dam, the chilling silence of their immediate danger, is juxtaposed with the unspoken promise of their return. The future remains incredibly uncertain, fraught with danger, and undeniably complex, but it is unequivocally bound by their unbreakable ties, a bond forged in fire, car crashes, and ludicrous stunts. It's a powerful reminder that while the roads ahead are treacherous and fraught with the vengeful machinations of a truly unhinged villain, the heart of this saga, family, remains the ultimate driving force. The sheer spectacle and emotional intensity of Fast X deliver a thrilling, explosive ride that reaffirms why we keep coming back for more. This isn't just about fast cars. It's about holding on to what matters most when the world tries to tear it all apart, and finding strength in the most unexpected alliances. It leaves us with a thoughtful pause, reflecting on courage in the face of impossible odds, and the relentless human spirit that always finds a way forward. Even if that way forward involves a submarine, a dam, and a whole lot of questions for the next movie. The engine never truly stops, does it?